inata tina kuja wo keta ikabela
Fatima tara jongo kona de nyine min kan ala fa fo fa
ite nyambula birim baye dum fama ta jele ite yo ke chako
ay so yalo ni ko ke munya anin ka karam o damale ba ko la nyiko
amulunda ka mo ko wat samedi jabe biri tama ndo ko la nyulando je be ndo ko mun la ni man na fenkete biaka ay ne do juru jawol aka fa ite promo
amanna me fang enata lonko ya Aisha mira mojawo mente Fatima lo wote and ko nata wajabe kabiri ya kalamuta ko kono le ba
Abdul kamena wuri ni bongoro jate
very soon I'll take a kumere fonte. I'll bring you to my home.
ala nata Aisha harje ke kendela mi yakano komi coming for drunk to nyale be laban
imanta futula iba manda futula zena meda futula akale fi mbadi la
Musa minketa Fatima famati amanna Fatima ko munyano fo abay ko rako
so ni la takan kuntu muruba la tayeno no
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Aisha nyimutiata dima baleti mimbe fintila atemela sponsors are invited.
Discover the smiling coast of Africa.
Forget about you.
With a dozen roses, such would astound you. The joy of children laughing around you. I wanna know.
These are moments you wouldn't want to miss. Is it love, lust, obsession, or infatuation? You want to find out? I'll provide you with all the answers and solutions to your problems on the Love Zone.
You're watching the news at 10. First, our headlines making news. President Jammeh inspects the rehabilitated road network at Sting Corner, raising concern over the state of placement of some of the islands which segment the road. The Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Dr. Aissatou Njie Saidi, holds discussions with members of the Gambia Association in Spain and the Methodist Women's Federation at the State House. U.S. government plans to scale down support to the Egyptian military amid widespread condemnation of the army's use of violence on protesters. And Seoul and its principal ally, the United States, kickstart their annual 10-day military drill in South Korea. These and other stories coming ahead this half hour. I am Aissatou Dabo. We thank you for joining us. The President, His Excellency, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, has been visiting the rehabilitated road network at Sting Corner, where he raised concern over the placement of some of the islands which segment the road. Professor Jammeh went on to describe the current state of the road as a recipe for accidents, calling on the authorities to do some necessary adjustments on the construction of the network. The Gambian leader's tour also took him to parts of the Bethel-Harding Highway and Kotu. We hope to bring you details and an excerpt of the President's interview with our Abdul Njie before the end of the news. Full details of President Jammeh's tour will come before the end of the news. In a flurry of engagements this afternoon, the Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Her Excellency Dr. Aissatou Njie Saidi, received in audience members of the Gambia Association in Spain, the Methodist Women's Federation, the Gambia, and the Association of Fashion Designers at State House in Banjul. The Vice President also took delivery of a piece of artwork by Wan Opawuri and a musical video by Martin Jeng on behalf of President Jammeh. Mamadou Diallo reports.
Members of the Federation of Gambians in Spain, an umbrella body of 24 associations, were the first to call on the Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Her Excellency Dr. Aissatou Njie Saidi. Alhaji Sanyang, President of the Federation, who also heads the APRC Spain chapter, briefed Dr. Njie Saidi on the current state of affairs of Gambians in the Iberian country. Sanyang said that the current economic crisis in Spain has seriously affected Gambians, many of whom are struggling to make ends meet. His federation, however, said, is trying to work with government to repatriate those Gambians wishing to come home. According to him, the Federation is launching a project with the help of government to help those who want to return to be economically engaged. In response, the Vice President thanked the Gambians in Spain for their hard work, patriotism, and for being law-abiding. She reassured that government will do all it can to help those willing to return home resettle, but urged them to form cooperatives. Opawuri, a Sierra Leonean national resident in the Gambia, also presented a piece of artwork to the President of the Republic,